talking about types of logo. A logo is an image that represents your company, but do you know that there are different types of logo? I'm going to talk about seven of it in this particular session. So let's get started. Despite what's it called? Despite the fact that they are all combination of typographies and image, each type of logo gives your brand a distinct feel. And because your logo is first thing new customer will see, you want to get it right. Do you want to select the best logo for your company? Let's get started right now. Okay, we have number one, wordmark logo. Wordmark logo are font-based logo that focus on a business name only. Perfect example of wordmark logo are Coca-Cola, Google, Visa, and co. So in wordmark logo, you tend to focus on the brand name itself, then you focus on brand name as an icon, brand name as an icon. So this particular type of logo is good if you're a startup, if you're just coming out and you want to be noticed quick by your name. If you want people, you want to get your name outside there, you make your name your logo. So that is a perfect example of 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 a logo type. And also, we all know what Coca-Cola logo looks like, what Google logo looks like, and what Visa looks like. Nobody will say they don't have a credit card or a debit card or a prepaid card or something. At least you have one of those cards. And this Visa is an issuance of one of these particular cards. So if not all safe. Now we have the second type of logo, which is monogram logo. Monogram logo consists of letters, usually brand initials. I find monogram logo can be abbreviations. It's a combination. They are almost similar to the wordmark logo we've actually discussed here. But the difference there is wordmark logo will strike a direct meaning to the brand's name, to the brand's to the brand or the company name. But in monogram logo, that's for wordmark. But in monogram logo, they tend to be combinations of initials like abbreviations of what the company names is. For instance, we have HP, Hewlett Packard, we have HPO, NASA, IBM, International Business Machine, and all of that. So that is an example. So when you're getting a brief from your client, you should also know that you should also try to understand and analyze the brief in such a way that the client will understand there are different types of what he wants. Which particular one would he like to look for? Will he like to choose? Is it the word mark? Is it the monogram? By even breaking down these examples of logos, types of logos for your client, then you're already solving a problem for the client. So monogram logo is also the number two type of logo that we have, and these are examples: the HBO, the NASA, and the IBM, and it only comprises of the initials of the company or the brand. So number three, we have pictorial marks. Pictorial marks logos are sometimes called brand mark or logo symbol. A perfect example is the Apple icon. Definitely, you will see the Apple icon at the back of every iPhone or MacBook. So Apple logo is a pictorial mark logo, and the perfect example is Facebook, Twitter logo. WhatsApp is an icon. So what the client or what the design, what the brand is actually trying to pull out is they want to be specific for a particular icon. Wherever you see the icon, that is everything about them, because the logo is the picture, is the identity of a particular brand, tells how the brand functions or what the brand is into. If you see WhatsApp icon, you definitely know that they should be related to charts. If you see Apple icon at times, you know that okay, this is tech, because one thing I've studied or one thing I've noticed during my experience in logo designing is that I tend to see tech related companies or brand go for an pictorial icons. I'm not saying that we should all focus our designs or our logo designs in pictorial forms, but it's just the usual way, it's the usual thing. Tech companies try to focus on pictorial icon for their most of them. They focus it for their logo designs, for their brand identity. So let's go to the third one, to the fourth one rather. The fourth one, we have the abstract logo. So an abstract mark is a specific type of pictorial logo. Instead of being a recognizable image like an apple or a bird, it's an abstract geometric form that represents the business. You might definitely not know what it means. what the icon means, what the image means, but you know that it's peculiar to this particular brand over time. So that's what an abstract logo is all about. You can develop or create an abstract logo for a client. Your client might be like, okay, the client might decide, okay, I don't have a particular idea from my head, but I just want something very unique. And if you come up with something abstract, that means you have the free mind. Abstract life, abstract thinking is a free thinking. So you have to the free mind to pick from any idea, to use any form, any shape to generate interesting brand icon for your client. So abstract logo is the fourth type of logo design that we have. A perfect example is the Adidas, the Pepsi, and all of that. And also the fifth logo is the mascot logo. Mascot logos are logos that involve illustrations, that involve sketches, illustrations in it. A perfect example is this KFC logo and the likes. So a mascot logo, basically any logo that has illustration in it is a mascot logo. It shows, might be talking about cartoonization or image or sketches. That is called a mascot logo. So we'll go to the sixth one. The sixth one is combination mark logo. Combination mark is the use of either of the two or all of the initial options I've given. It can be word mark, it can be pictorial, it can be abstract, it can be mascot mixed together to generate a particular. We know that this particular logo type is common in our everyday life now these days in this generation. It's very common. You tend to see everybody want to use icon or picture or image and also put a word mark underneath or beside it just to send the name of the brand out and also to create an icon identity for the brand. So this is a perfect example also. You need to double check yourself. What will the client prefer? And how do you know you cannot know if you don't have to ask questions. So you ask the client by giving the client a bit of the knowledge of what you know you're doing and the client to know you know what you're doing right. So you tell the client, hello, okay, we have different types of logo. Which would you prefer? The client might decide, okay, give me every type that you have. Let me pick the one. And it's your duty, it's your job to do the different types. And the client will definitely pick one that is the best out of it. So, and you also have the duty to teach and let your client know he's doing the right thing because we need to let or make our client learn it when it comes to welcoming them when they bring their brief because at times they bring the brief that you yourself will be the only one that will understand and they don't understand, they just want something. So by teaching them and letting them know these basic things, they will understand what logos entails and they will be able to streamline what they need and what they want in one particular channel. So we have number 7, the emblem logo. The emblem logo, we all went to secondary school, primary school. Badges is a perfect example of an emblem logo. Just an it's a type of logo that has fonts characterized inside images or pictures. So we tend to see the whole composition as an icon for the particular brand. This is common for schools, common for SEALs, like all the Navy SEALs, the Nigerian Army badge, the school badge, and all of that. The state or the Senate badge, and all of that. So we should just know all these types of logos. See the common, the prestigious Harvard University logo, Starbucks logo. That is uh, that is basically the types of logos, which are 7 in total that I have given. And you should understand that you don't just go straight into designing. You have to understand these types and which one exactly are you doing, and whichever one you're doing, if whichever one you're doing, you just need to know and get your tools right. Adobe Illustrator is a perfect logo design engine to help you solve that. In one of our next videos, we'll talk about a particular type of the logo designs that we want, one type of logo design that we've mentioned here. So all these logos were generated from sketch first. You need to sketch all of these logos first before you can even think about developing them on the computer or before you can think about bringing them to life. So all these logos were first sketched. Imagine you won't sketch this particular mascot logo and you want to get it right. So sketching logo is even enough. By sketching them, then you can use either of the tools on the softwares to generate all of this logo. In the next videos, I will explain or teach us how to use pen tool in Adobe Illustrator. See you in my next video.